These are the best budget gaming PCs you can build this year. And while it might seem like there's nothing but expensive new graphics cards and CPUs, that's not the case at all. We have some fantastic options if you want to save money, especially when it comes to the CPU. Intel's i7 14th Gen or AMD's Ryzen 9000 series offer excellent performance at reasonable prices. So what we'll do is take a look at those first, then find some budget-friendly GPUs, some good RAM and storage combos, and some great motherboards under $200. Then we'll put it all together and show you a full build list for a gaming PC that will run you about $800 to $1,100, depending on what parts you choose. Okay, let's start with the processors. For Intel, I recommend either the i7 14700F or the i5 14600F. Both are 14th Gen CPUs that offer plenty of power for gaming. The i7 is a better choice if you want to future-proof your system and can afford it. Otherwise, the i5 will save you some money and still perform very well. Either way, you should be able to find them for around $150 to $300. As for AMD, their Ryzen 9000 series has gotten much cheaper since they launched last year. So I recommend either the Ryzen 9 7900 or the Ryzen 7 7700X. Again, the more expensive option offers a bit more performance, but the cheaper one will still do great. You should be able to find both of these for around $150. For RAM, I suggest getting 32 gigs of DDR5. It's pretty affordable now and will give you great performance in games. As for storage, an affordable SSD is essential. I recommend at least 1 terabyte so you have plenty of space for your games. Prices have been falling recently, and you should be able to get one for around $100. Now let's talk about graphics cards. This is where things get tricky because GPU prices have been all over the place lately. It seems like they drop and rise every few months, which is really annoying. But we have a few options here. If you can find an RTX 3060 or higher for a decent price, go for it. Otherwise, AMD's RX 6700 XT or RX 7600 are great choices. These are the most affordable options from their current lineup that still offer good performance. Just make sure you don't overpay for them. Now let's move on to the motherboard. This is where you'll want to spend under $200. For Intel, I recommend the B760 or the H610. Both are budget-friendly options that offer good performance and features. For AMD, the B650 is the way to go. It's a great option that offers a lot for its price. Now let's put it all together and show you a full build list. If you want to build your own PC, here's what I would recommend. For the CPU, I would go with the i7 14700F or the Ryzen 9 7900. For the GPU, I would try to find an RTX 3060 or higher. Otherwise, the RX 7600 or RX 6700 XT. For RAM, I would get 32 gigs of DDR5. For storage, I would go with a 1 TB SSD. For the motherboard, I would go with the B760, B650, or H610 depending on which CPU you choose. And for the case, I would go with something simple and affordable like the NZXT 510 Elite. A mid-tower case that looks great and has good airflow. It costs around $100. Now, if you don't feel like building your own PC, you can always buy a pre-built one. There are some good options out there that don't cost too much. I'll leave a link to some of my favorites in the description below. Just make sure you compare the parts and make sure you're getting a good deal. With these suggestions, you should be able to build a great budget gaming PC that will run you about $800 to $1,100, depending on what parts you choose. Of course, prices can change and availability can vary. So do your research and shop around before making any purchases. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, please leave a like. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.